dion.com. So we are here tonight for a specific skincare issue. I did a post on my Instagram page, and if you're not following me on my social media, make sure you do at Body Essence by Dion, and that's on Instagram, Facebook, of course here at Periscope, Twitter, and Snapchat. But I did a poll on my Instagram page, and I asked people to tell me their specific skincare issues and specific skincare needs, because I've done a few scopes on how to get the flawless face and all of the above, but I wanted to make sure I was getting to the specific issues people were having. And I had a few questions about adult acne and how can you combat the issues of adult acne. So I gave a few pointers on that. Did you? Was it you? Well, because you posted it, then some people started asking about it and asking me more questions and even DMing me about the adult acne. So because of you, we are here today to talk about ways you can combat the adult acne. This light is still not trying to let me be great. But anyway, so that's what we are here to talk about today. So let's get into some of the causes for adult acne. The good news is fried chicken and chocolate is not the cause of it. Let's pause and hold that in for a moment. Because I know you've been told your whole life, stop eating that fried chicken and stop eating the chocolate. The bad news is it does exacerbate it if you have adult acne. So it's kind of a catch-22. So yes, you can breathe now. But here's what I can tell you this much. We're going to go, I took some notes on some ways to combat it. So, no, it doesn't cause it, but it could exacerbate it if you have it. So, some of the things that cause adult acne, obviously, is overactive pores. A lot of times it's stress, and it could be your diet as well. But we can get rid of it. I know you've probably tried every cream known to man, and you can do this naturally. One way is, give me a 1, because this is going to be like maybe 2 to 3 tips. So the first way to combat overactive or adult acne is exfoliation. You need to do exfoliation on your skin, I would say twice a week, but no more than 3 times a week, and not back to back. The reason why the exfoliation is key is because it's getting all of that, it gets that deep oil out of your skin, and it starts to calm your pores and get them on a moderate level. So exfoliation is key. I would always use a sugar scrub versus a salt scrub. And the reason why is salt is a lot more harsh. The way the crystals are cut for the salt, it's a lot more harsh for the face. So it can make your face a lot more raw. And especially with adult acne, that wouldn't be a good idea, I don't think, in my personal opinion. So exfoliation is key. Also try to keep a spot treatment handy if you can. And I'm going to tell you about a spot treatment that you can make yourself, so there's no need to run out to your dermatologist or to Walgreens and get the latest and greatest. But a spot treatment is really good to have on hand just in case. And then my third thing is tea tree oil is a savior for your skin. All skin issues, whether it's adult acne, whether it's burns, whether it is bug bites, tea tree. I did a Periscope probably about 2-3 weeks ago about all the benefits of tea tree oil. And when I say tea tree oil is the savior for all skin issues, I mean everything from, brace yourself, a yeast infection to acne, to eczema, to dandruff. It is, hey, the 6-figure army is in here. Thank you for the support. Thank you for supporting. But yes, tea tree is the savior for everything. Yes, it helps with rashes as well. It really does. And the thing of it is tea tree oil, first of all, it's a natural essential oil. That's first of all. And because it is a natural essential oil, it is potent. So you don't need a lot. I would tell you to use 1 to 2 drops at most. Take my word for it, because I tried to use, I forget what was the issue I was having, and I was like, well, this is a big issue. I'm going to just use 3 or 4 drops just because I really want this to work. I had to dilute it. So you only need 1 to 2 drops, 1 to 2, not 2 to 3, 1 to 2 drops of the tea tree oil. And you always need to blend it with some type of a carrier oil. When I say carrier oil, I mean like an avocado oil or a grapeseed oil. And those are very light oils, which are really good for the skin. So they're not heavy, which causes more issues. I have my grapeseed oil here, so you can see how light it is. So you can literally see through this jar. That shows you how light grapeseed oil is. And this huge bottle you can get for little of nothing anywhere almost. So grapeseed oil is a good carrier oil, and also avocado oil. Good news is I carry tea tree oil on my website. It comes in a jar about that big. So yes, grapeseed oil, I love it. It's super light. I use grapeseed oil in my body butter mix as well. So that's why I have such a large jar, because I go through it. We carry tea tree oil on our website, and it comes in a jar, like I said, this big. And this is like double the size you normally would get for tea tree. Yes, you can get avocado oil at the grocery store, and you really don't think about it, because people are thinking, oh, I wouldn't cook with avocado oil or whatever. But avocado oil is really good for the skin because of the lipids in the avocado oil. It's a good healing property. So we use, actually in our body butters, we use 3 carrier oils: grapeseed oil, avocado oil, and olive oil. So they are really good oils. But for using it for the issues of your adult acne, I would use a lighter oil, which would be the grapeseed or the avocado oil. Like I said, so I would use maybe a capful, avocado oil or the grapeseed oil, 2 drops of the tea tree oil, mix it up really good, and then use something like a cotton round. And the reason why I say a cotton round versus cotton ball, really it's up to you. It's your preference. But a cotton round, it covers a lot more of your face. So that's why I said a cotton round. So I would wash your face first, and then I would exfoliate the face. Hey now, hey for joining me. Thank you for coming in. But yes, I would wash the face, exfoliate, and then use the tea tree oil blend that you have and put that on your face. I would suggest at least twice a day for the blend. And yes, you can wear it under your makeup. Now, I'm not telling you to slather this stuff on like you getting ready to bake your face in the sun. A light coat, let it moisturize the skin, and then put your makeup on top of it if you wear makeup. Let's not go out in the public like we're getting ready to bake a pie on our face. We don't need that, okay? Just a light coat. So like I said, tea tree oil is the savior for your skin. And it's not like it's an overnight thing as far as completely gone, but it is pretty instant as far as settling your skin down. Within a week, you should see a significant difference. And I'd like to do a challenge. If you have adult acne and you're going to try this, I'd like for you to take a picture of your skin, or at least maybe the worst sections of your skin, before you use it. Then use it for at least a week, 7 days straight, and take another picture of your skin and look at the difference between the two. And if you do this challenge, please, please, please tag me in it. Please tag me in it. Tag Body Essence by Dion, hashtag Find Your Essence, something. Let me know how this worked out for you. It's really good. I did it with my goddaughter. She had acne from the time she was a teenager until I discovered it. I started doing research on it. So those are the 3 tips. So exfoliation is key. Spot treatment. So the spot treatment is, you can carry this with you, but if you're going to carry this with you, make sure you're not using but a little bit. Just put it on your fingertip and just tap whatever that area. And that's if you have a serious breakout, because you don't want it to go too far. So that's the spot treatment that I was going to recommend. And then the tea tree oil. Now, once we get our face settled from the adult acne, you may have some scars. Now, there's a difference between scars and hyperpigmentation, which we'll do a separate scope on that if you want me to at a later date. Oh, the challenge was to do this for 7 days. So if you have adult acne, and honestly, any, that's okay. Our men get a pass to interrupt. Our men get a pass. That's the myth. A lot of people think oil is the, you know what? I used to be I still am a Mary Kay rep. I'm just not as active as I used to be. And that's the first thing they taught us, because we would tell people, even with oily skin, you need to moisturize. And the first thing they would say is, no, I have oily skin. I don't want to put more moisture on there. What you're doing is giving your skin a balance. You have the oily skin because your pores are overactive. They're doing too much work. Well, if you're helping them out by giving the proper moisture or the proper oil, it will, well, hey there, good. The proper moisture, the proper oils, it will settle your pores down. So it's almost like they're saying when you're losing weight, but you're gaining muscle. So you don't see the pounds necessarily dropping off, but you know you're starting to tone up. So if you're using the proper oil, and again, it's not a lot. You don't need a lot. And when I said a capful, that's just to make enough for you to use it more than once, because you're going to try to use this at least twice a day. Now, if you'd like for me to make a blend for you, I can. You can DM me. You can send me a message on my website at Body Essence by Dion, actually, or my email address, Dion, DIONNE, at bodyessencebydion.com. And I can make a blend for you to make it easier for you. A lot of people ask me to do stuff like that, so that's not a problem. But like I said, scars versus hyperpigmentation. Scars are surface. We can get those lightened and eventually removed with, again, continuing to exfoliate and keep your face moisturized. Hyperpigmentation is a little different. Usually that is the skin is uneven, like holes in the skin, and most of the time that has to be done with dermatologist assistance or medical assistance. So that's a different scope we'll get into another day. If you want me to go more into how to lighten your skin, we can do that. So any questions so far on some ways to eliminate the adult acne? But if not, I'll do a reset really quick. Again, my name is Talia Dion. I am the owner. I'm glad it helped. I'm so glad it helped. I am the owner and creator of Body Essence by Dion. Right now, or today's scope was on 3 steps to reduce and or eliminate adult acne. Tip 1 was to exfoliate. You have combination skin. Do you have adult acne, or do you just have combination as far as the oil factor? But tip 1 was to exfoliate. Tip 2 is to, I almost forgot it, so hold on, let me look. Oh, try to keep a spot treatment handy. And then tip 3 was to use an essential oil like tea tree oil combined with a carrier oil to settle the skin down. My forehead and nose gets oily, but the rest of my face gets really dry. But do you have acne? Are you asking me about just the oiliness or the acne? Because if you're asking me about just the oiliness, then again, exfoliation is key, because that's going to settle the skin down and make sure you're moisturized. So yeah, that's just, okay, so you have combination oily, dry skin. So a good thing to do is exfoliate for you no more than twice a week with a good sugar scrub. And yes, we make sugar scrubs as well. And to moisturize as well. And again, moisturize, you need to wash your face and moisturize your face every day, at least twice a day. But exfoliating no more than 2 to 3 times a week. Because again, you're removing that dead skin, and you're removing, you're welcome, and you're removing all the oils and products, and you don't want to overdo it. So that's why I say only 2 to 3 times a week. My website is Body Essence by Dion, BODY Essence by Dion, DIONNE.com, bodyessencebydion.com. Right now we have a fall glow bundles that we're doing together, which is our large body butter along with our large sugar scrub, and that link is in the scope title. It is bit.ly/fall glow bundle, and the F in fall is capital, I believe. But that bundle is a good tool because you can use the sugar scrub to exfoliate, and you can use that to exfoliate in the shower. So that's body as well as your face. And then you moisturize with the body butter. But as far as the adult acne, again, I would use the tea tree oil, combine it with the carrier oil, and then use your cotton pad to put it on. That's every day. And for those that didn't get my site, I'll put up my business card one more time. Does your product ingredient have the ingredients listed? I'm allergic to coconut. Yes, they do. Now, the body butters are a shea butter base. Our sugar scrub is a coconut oil base. So if you are allergic, we can make it with a different base, like mango butter. I think I can have mango butter. Of course, shea butter. I had avocado butter at one point, but I don't have that anymore. But yes, I can make it with if you're allergic to coconut oil, then I can make it with a different butter base. That's not a problem as well. Just let me know. Again, you would send me a message through my website, and I can take care of that. I've run into, since I've started my business about 2 years ago, you're probably the 5th person who has that issue. So because of that, I have started to carry the mango butter as well. I just don't have to use it as often, which is good. It's a little bit more expensive than shea butter or coconut butter. But are there any other questions as far as adult acne or any skincare issues that you would like me to cover in my next scope or even on my social media? Oh, tomorrow night, join me at 6:45 on Periscope. I am doing a scope with Black Biz. So that's going to be kind of exciting because I think they have a viewer base of about 17,000 people. So I'm a little nervous, but I think I can handle it. I think I'll be all right. I'll be okay. But join me tomorrow night at 6:45 for my next scope. But are there any other skincare issues that, thank you. Are there any other skincare issues regarding adult acne or oily skin or normal skin for right now? If not, again, like I said, join me tomorrow night. Follow me on my social media. If you think of something, thank you. I'm so glad you followed me. If you think of something that you would like for me to address, make sure you send me a message on my social media or a comment under one of my pictures. A couple weeks ago, someone asked me about eczema. So that's another thing that tea tree oil is great for, eczema, but my body butters work for that as well. So keep the questions coming, keep the skincare issues. And if I don't know it, I'm not afraid to say I don't know, but I will take my time and do some research and find out for you and get back to you. So thank you again, everyone, for joining. Thank you for the hearts. I truly appreciate your time. I thank you for your questions. All else, good night.